Hey lovely people, and welcome to Studio Vlog number 6. This week's vlog is a bit of a cosy mix. I am making up a scoopy jar, making diffusers, I'm picking and packing some lovely orders, some that are hand delivered locally and some that are getting posted out. What else am I doing today? What's today this week? Yeah, I'm going to tidy my studio because it's a bit of a mess again. So we're going to get that sorted. Probably do that in a bit of a time lapse because you don't want to see me sluggishly walking around the studio room, do you? No, wouldn't be good. I'm also making some stickers for another small business that used to be my neighbour when I had the physical shop. She's still in her shop. She's a sweet shop, beautiful sweet shop, just great slushies. And milkshakes and a variety of different sweets. But it's one of those like way out the sweets. Like it's an old-fashioned sweet shop. It's beautiful. I love it. She's been let down, so I'm going to make some stickers for her. Get a slushy payment. And finally, I am moving my pin collection from home to the studio. So I'm going to show you me putting up my new pin boards that I've bought and sorting out my collection. So I'll see how that goes. So pop the kettle on, make yourself a cuppa, come hang out with me in my studio. And just to add there, we are going to jump straight into making up some order items that we've had come in. Not that we've had come in, some orders that we've had come in, and I need to make some of the items up for it. Is that right? Possibly. My brain at this point has gone pfft. But yeah, we're going to go straight into putting together a scoopy pot and making some diffusers. Enjoy! So here I am putting these scoopies together, and normally my scoopy just consists of wax pellets, but what I've now introduced is some different shapes, so little clouds, little animals. So when you get that order, Shauna, enjoy this cuteness. So I've labelled it all up with the CLP label as well, and you do get a little wooden scoopy spoon. Now onto these diffusers. These are lemon top diffusers, and my studio after these smelt amazing. Just so fresh and lemony, it was gorgeous. So I've got my base solution there, and then my favourite oil goes in, we give that a good mix. Now unlike wax, because it's not as dense as wax, it mixes really easy, so you don't have to over mix it. And then there's 100ml goes in each of those bottles. All happy, and the plastic bungs go in so nothing can spill out, and then I put the coloured bung in. Both of those, yeah. That second one was a bit tricky to get in, but it got in there. So those bungs stop it from leaking while it's travelling. So when it arrives at its destination, everything will be in there. And then we've got these sloped boxes that I use for my packaging for these. This one's giving me a bit of trouble. And then I don't put the labels of the scent on the bottle. I think customers sometimes don't want that on the front of the bottle, but the label underneath, which is a CLP label, those have the scent name on, so everything's okay. So here we are now picking an order for packing, and this person went for a Mountain Air and they went for a fresh linen snap bar. Now I believe this is the order that I made the scoopies for, if I'm right. I might be picking up the scoopies right now. Yes, there they are. So yeah, this is the order to go out to Shauna. Lovely wax melt choices. All very fresh scents, absolutely gorgeous. 3 of my very best fresh scents. And then we get these packaged up. Obviously I'll wrap that jar really well so that the glass doesn't get broken in transit. And the snap bars are already pretty well protected by the clamshell, so we'll just pop them in there as well. Pad it down with some extra tissue paper and then a little thank you card. And now we're going to get into a quick tidy up of the studio. And I'm doing this on a time lapse, so you don't have to watch me slowly plod around the studio like I normally would. So I've done my little stretch, get myself orientated, I've brought down some boxes and then come back to this final box and realise it's still full of pack and peanuts. But we don't throw those out, we use them for repackaging. And then I suddenly discovered that I need to search something on these shelves. I get really distracted really easily. I need to see a doctor really. If I could stay on track, it'd be a miracle. So I found what I wanted and I've gone back to my original task. Beautiful. At least I've gone back to it though. Normally I'd just forget about it and finish it next week. Then I'm back to sorting out these boxes, and this one was from Ellie Chem. They package really well, but the tape's a nightmare to break down. Unbelievable. And I've just left all sorts out on these workbenches from different little projects I've had going on, and I've just left stuff. I honestly think at the time I must think, oh, that's a future Lindsay problem, but then future Lindsay gets really annoyed with past Lindsay. It is an issue. I need to just learn to get on with things. At the time I wouldn't get so annoyed with myself, but I'm nearing the end now. I've found homes for everything, I'm putting things back in the places. I even found a new home for me wax jugs rather than just littering over my wax melting and pour station. Everything's just clumped up all together there. Those tubs that I'm putting them on, it holds my wax, but only part of the lid open, so it's alright there. There we go. You nearly done? No. Yep, nearly. Kind of. See, I put that black jar away once and I've got it back out again, I don't know why. I'm sure I found a home for it these days though. It shouldn't be on there. Am I going to put it away? Nope, just have a spin and walk on. So I've moved on now to making these stickers for another small business that I used to work alongside. They were my neighbour when I had my physical shop, and we've stayed in touch, we're still friends. So I got a message from her the other day to say she'd been let down with some stickers and if I could help her out, and I was like, yeah, of course I can. Send me a reference image and I'll knock something together for you, see if you like it, and then I can get them printed for you. And she did like the design, and I actually really enjoyed the design process myself, so win-win. And I use a Cricut to cut my stickers out, and I have an Epson Eco Tank. Best printer that you could have. The ink lasts forever, it really does. But this is my second Eco Tank because I didn't treat the first one very nicely. I was rough with it. I put forced card through that just really shouldn't have gone in there, and I've ruined the feeders and things started breaking, so I ended up having to buy a second one. Best investment, they last for ages and they really are great. So I'm making some small circular stickers for my friend because she's got some sweet corns that are going out to a hen party. So it's a tying the knot thing, it's with a little black bow on there. So getting those printed out. I've made more than she needed because I do a full sheet for her anyway, and that's them done. And they are beautiful. Hi. That remember my favourite. I have made a decision to move all the pins that I had at home into my studio so that I can enjoy them on my everyday working day. So I bought myself some pin foam boards to go up. It's going to go up here, I'll show you in a little bit. It's going to go up here and then I can put pins there. And there's 10 boards in here, so I can buy more pins, I can add to the collection. Oh, can't wait. And these are great because we've got an adhesive back. So there's no trying to make them stay on the wall. It's just peel and stick, which I'm so happy for. If I can get this off there and not break it at the same time, that'd be lovely. So yeah, it's just, you peel it and you stick it to the wall and the pins go on the other side. It's beautiful. So I'm going to show you me putting them on the wall, and then we'll get to putting the pins up. The level? I don't know. I'm just following the wall. For some reason I can't get my fingers to work today. Do you know what? I don't like the way I'm doing this. better. Clumsy. That's better. I'm shaping it rather than having gaps all over the place. So yeah, you can peel them back off, but you might damage the boards. It's quite adhesive, quite a strong adhesive on the back of them. That's fine. That's not fine, Lindsay, it's wonky. Honestly, Kate. Get a grip. It's all going on a bit wonky, I'm going to be honest. Probably not loving it. I might end up having to replace these. So the ones I've got at home, they're a paler pink and they've got white stars on them. They're much prettier. So I don't know. Liking this. I'm not loving it. I'm really not. It's like a block of pink and I don't want that. Off you come. Yeah, so I thought I'd time lapse this bit for you rather than you having to go through the slow process and painful process of watching me remove these from the wall, fighting with the glue from the back in to get it back onto the pad so I can reuse them rather than having to reorder them. I don't want to chuck these out. It'd just be a big waste. So yeah, let's watch me fight with the glue to be able to reuse these pads. And as I said there, I don't like the look of it being a big block of pink. I think it does need to have some gaps between it to give it some difference, especially since I've got different collections of pins to go on these. They're not all one cohesive collection. I like a different variety of pins, so I don't want to look like they're all just flowing into each other. I want a bit of a gap. Right, I think I need to space them out. It's not a big block of pink on the wall. I will work it out. I might have to time lapse a bit of that because that was just a disaster. Doing a great deal of talking right now, but I need to concentrate on this bad boy. Last one. What do we think? I know there's a bit of a gap there. Like it's hot pipes, so I can't find anything there. I should probably buy my little Salvation Army angel. Sitting easiest pop for now. Right. Are we happy with that? Do we think it's okay? I mean, at least when I'm sitting here, I can turn and look that way and think, I'll see my pins all the time, which is what I want. Right. They can all go in the bin. I want one pin because I have the Emily Harvey Art banner to go up. The plaque, I should say. I've got the Emily Harvey Art. Where should I put you, Emily? Got a lot of you. I mean, to be fair, I'd say that plaque takes up a bit of, like, put all that banner anywhere. So what I think I might put under there is the mini pins that I've got of yours. I've got the shell, I've got the fish, I've got the anchor, the wave, got the anchor there, got the wave there, and we've got the bubbles there. That's pretty. That's pretty. And then I've got carousel ponies. They can go either side there. Yeah, pony pony. Pony up. Wand. That one, and we've got that one. I've got those two. I think that should be okay. Yeah. And then we've got the enchanted pins that I've got so far. I need to get hold of number 6. As soon as I've got the funds, as long as there's still some there, I'll be getting one. If not, I might have to wait until the next e-heart to see whether she brings any out then. Right. So we're going enchanted. Pin 1. Don't worry, all the back ends off the pins. These little rubber back ends. I brought me tub from home as well. To keep them in. There's pin 2. Pin 3 is the friendship bracelet. The one that I accidentally chucked in the bin. But I saved. And then pin 4. And then pin 5. If I can get 6 enchanted pins to a pin board here, I'll be happy, because that means the other 6 for the rest of the year can go on another board for themselves. Method in the madness. Get off the back of the pin. That one in the middle for now until I get hold of pin 6. Oh, beautiful. Right, And then I've got some from Deli's Designs. I've got 4 from Deli's Designs. So I've got a Sunshine Pecker, which is the latest one I bought. Put them on there. And then I had Christmas Time Pecker. I believe this is from a Kickstarter. Well, yeah, it was a Kickstarter that came out around Christmas. We've got the candy canes there. And then a little wreath as well. Yeah, that was my Kickstarter pins. So I've got them 4 on there, and I think I'm going to put up there with them Kaz's pins. Kaz is now a tattoo artist, but I backed her Kickstarter, so I've got her 4 pins here as well. Got the little cat teacup, little bunny sleeping on the clouds. These are only cleaning desperately. I do apologise, people. Little book. And I got a bit, this is the pin, this is the whole reason I backed it. I needed this pin. It's just the cutest cow in the world. So they can go on there. Right. And then we have Rebel Jones. Got Nora dressed as a pumpkin. You can go here. And then we've got the little bat, I can't remember his name. Someone remind me. And then we've got Ginger, the newest one. And then we've got the Dreamer book. I love that pen, I think it's gorgeous. And then I treated myself and bought this one because it's true. So there's one go up there now as well. Oh, I almost forgot. I got this one from Every Harvey Art as well. How did I forget about that? Oh, now I need to make space for it. It's ruined my plans, Emily. Right, okay, I'm moving some of the mini pins. That can go up there. That can go there. The wave can go... Actually, the wave can stay there. I need to put it in your hole now because that one... There we go. Anchor. I think the anchor. Remove you around there. I love when a plan comes together. Done. And then these pins are all Joyella Designs because, you know, she makes some fabulous pins. Dibs on the villain. Yes, please. The plot thickens. If you haven't guessed, Joyella Designs pins. I backed, I think it's 2 of her Kickstarters now. Was it 1? It's 1 or 2. And a lot of her designs are around reading and books because we're all book nerds. I've got there. Plot twist, I bought more books. That's my life. Although when you have a Kindle, your husband never knows how many books you buy. And I love this one. The lower actually spins. What goes on there? Bury me with my books. Or my case with my Kindle. Although I do love a good physical book, I do. Just read, was it Fourth Wing? But the actual physical books my husband bought me it. And then, ooh, a good book is always too short. Yes, it is. That's them. Oh, Nigel the Ghost. You're on your own, kid. Oh, where should I put you? You're on your own. Who could I put you with? Oh yeah. So we've got from Ouija Art Studios, Nigel the Ghost. You can go up there, kid. Be a good boy. And these, I believe, are Little Bits Studio. We got the dragon. Again, kickstart my back. The hedgehog. These are some chunky pins, but they're gorgeous. Love the detail in them, it's amazing. A ghosty. No, she's just a vampirella. Go there. Right, we'll put them with Nigel, because Nigel can't sit there alone. Lunar Rocks. Oh, I love these pins, the colours are beautiful. The designs are delicious, and the colours on the pins are just, it's unreal. I don't know how to do it. And the first one, Lula Rocks. What a pin. Oh, so the camera's not doing it justice. Oh yeah. Just wow. Right. Put them up there. I'm running out of space. I need to buy about, I've got no space for more pins. Because I need a catnip board, which is going to be this one over here. Because I want to put my other pin chanted on this side. So I've got like a 3 boards for Emily Have Your Art. Stop making pins, woman. Right, catnip. Closing studios. There's no more pins coming. I'm devastated. I love a good bumble, but sleeping on his tulip. I think that was the first ever pin I bought of hers. I just cleaned it. I was like, oh, need to have. Bumble butt. Sleeping on shape blossoms. Bumble butt with his little helmet on. Space butt. You can tell I've got a bit of an attraction to Bumble butt. I think he's amazing. And then one of our first ever pins to come out, the mermaid. What am I going to do now that catnip's not making any more pins? Like ginger and spice and all things nice. And then I bought 3 new pins in the latest closing down sale. I've got cinnamon. I mean, the rose gold on that pin is beautiful. Just, I don't know if you can, there we go. Beautiful. There we go, cinnamon. And then putting the dog in a pumpkin. I mean, come on. I'm running out of space. And then I bought this one from the Primrose collection. This was actually a seconds one because when they've had them printed, there was an error. They missed the nose off Bon Bon. So she had this straight on the website as a seconds, but it was just too cute to pass up. Look at that little bummer bit with his little best pal. Go up there. So we've got the catnip ones. We've got Rebel Jones. We've got 3 boards already of Emmy Harvey Art, and I know I'm going to buy another 6 pins of it this year to fill that one up. We've got Deli's Designs. We've got Kaz, who is now a tattoo artist. I can't remember the handle she used to use for those. But she is now, I think it's Kaz Tattoo Art she is now. And then we've got Joyella Designs with her bookish pins, which are amazing. I love that one, it just spins, I'll play with it all day. We've got Nigel the Ghost from Ouija Art Studios. This beautiful pastel enamel pins from Lula Rocks. And then we've got these beauties from Lilybits, I think it is. From her Kickstarter. Beautiful. I have an obsession. Do you think they're doing meetings about this? I'm dreading my husband saying this, because when I had him at home, it didn't look that much. And then obviously I've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've added 11 pins. I really do have a problem. I'm a 41-year-old woman that's obsessed with enamel pins. Can you tell? I mean, I suppose I've got some more space there, and I'm thinking if Ouija Art starts doing some more pins and Lula Rocks, that'll be their pad. I haven't put some up. There's some I haven't put up. I missed, and do you know what, they're sat here for Father's Day. I'm just sat there looking at me. I haven't put them up. From Keep Creating Ripley. Lindsay, kid, what are you doing? So we've got the Holly pin, which my child is very excited about because her name is Holly. Put you on there with these two, Ouija Art Studios and Lula Rocks. We've got the mushroom pin. These are wooden pins and they're absolutely beautiful. It's actually Ripley's watercolour art onto the pins and it's beautiful. And the conker, because if you grew up in the same era I did, conkers were conkers, they were part of your childhood. We didn't go hunting for conkers. And then we have the cherry blossom, because I just love cherry blossoms. I'm not gonna lie. I've got a blossom tree in my back garden. It flowers for like a fortnight and it's gone. Fortnight a year. And I look forward to it every year. And then we've got the daffodils, because my family heritage is Welsh. A lot of my family now are in Wales still, in the south of Wales. Hi, if you're watching this. Yeah, the daffodil. So I'll do that again, shall I? There you go. Keep Creating Ripley. KCR. KC Ripley. I really do have a problem. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 16 pins I've added this week. Didn't buy them all this week, husband, I promise. I bought them over time and just never put them up, I promise. Oh dear. I'm gonna go now before I get myself in even more trouble with other things that I bought. And that's the end of Studio Vlog number 6. Somehow. Finally got there. If the ending scenery looks the same as the intro scenery, it's because it is. It really is. Because I have a nasty habit, well, not a nasty habit, but I irritate myself with this habit of filming the bits for the vlog that I make, things I'm making during the week, or things that I get up to, and then it comes to me coming to edit the vlog on the computer and I realise I haven't filmed an intro at the start of the week, like I keep meaning to. So, got my planner I will put it in there now that Monday I must film an intro in the studio. Let's see if I remember to look in the planner to read that reminder. Might put it as a note on my phone with an alarm. For 10 AM Monday morning, film studio intro. It might work, it might not. We can only try. So in this vlog, we've made a scoopy pot, we've packed some orders, I made a mess in the studio, we've kind of cleaned it up. My desk is still a mess. I've made some stickers for another small business, and I finally got my enamel pin collection up in the studio, which is something that's going to bring me joy to see every day, but it's also highlighted the major addiction I have for enamel pins. I've already found another Kickstarter by Joyella Designs that I want to back, so more pins. Thanks for sticking around through my little whirlwind of a week. I really appreciate every like, comment and subscriber. I mean, every time I get a subscriber, I literally phone the husband or shout to the husband, I've got another subscriber. The joy is unreal. So thank you for that. It keeps me kind of organised knowing that he's watching. Not completely, but a little bit. So, you know, we're getting there a little bit. If you enjoyed watching my studio vlog this week and you want to see more of this craziness, then please do, as I say, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let's have a chat, tell me what you want to see from me, what you want to know. I'm more than happy to give updates and to share information. I've already had someone on one of my other mini vlogs leave a comment about a piece of equipment that I was using, where to get it from. I even sent her the link, because, you know, that's the type of person I am. It's there, out in the world anyway, so if I can direct you to it to help you get along better, I will. So until next time, when hopefully we'll have some more packing adventures, some more order picking or order making adventures. Stay safe, stay happy, and be creative. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I will see you next time.